We move from Biden to the person that will probably be running against Biden, Donald Trump, in the general election, of course. He delivered a speech, and this is in New Hampshire. Even though, as I always say, all of this is enraging, the dishonesty, the constant fear-mongering about things that aren't happening, it's enraging, definitely. Also, some of these things, because I try to keep a little bit of a lighthearted approach when talking about and researching for the show and stuff in regard to politics, is a little funny, this particular clip, because of how absurd it is on the part of Donald Trump. He says Biden's coming for the stove, of course, the gas stove, as we've been hearing. And also, he's going to take away your washing machines and your dryers.
They want to take away your gas stoves. Does anybody like gas better? You cook a lot more than I do. Because I have a lot of friends that are really into the cooking thing, and they say gas is
the cooking thing
better. So, but they want to take it away. They want to take away your washing machines and your dryers. They don't want to give you any water for the washing machine, even though you have so much water. You don't know what the hell to do with it up here. It flows out into the ocean.
So that did get me laughing earlier on today. We have more from the speech to look at, but it obviously is kind of the laugh so you don't cry at how dishonest so many people are, including Trump being one of the most in politics, saying that number one, Biden's going to take away your gas stove. That's not happening. Number two, your washing machines, your dryers. He's also taking away your water, I guess. Jared Moskowitz has been on an arc, you could say, in making fun of the gas stove freakout. And he said, step right up, name an appliance, any appliance. They're coming for your romp appeal food dehydrators. It's so absurd. And I really do think it's proof of how little of an argument, or how few good arguments they feel like Trump and many others feel like they have, because they have to resort to making up nonsense about what Biden is doing and what the Democrats are doing. Next moment from the speech.
Every time the radical left Democrats, Marxists, communists, and fascists indict me, I consider it a badge, a great, great, beautiful badge of honor and courage. Because I'm being indicted for you, and I believe that you is far more than 200 million people that love our country.
So we've heard that one from him many times. I don't know where on earth he gets the 200 million figure from. Also, it makes absolutely no sense to say that he's being indicted for other people when he's being indicted for his actions, his violations, or alleged violations of the law. And that is what he's being held accountable for, not because he's bravely standing in between the fascists, Marxists, communists, as he says, who are targeting MAGA, I guess. And people love that. They absolutely eat it up. Oh, Trump, he's so brave and he's fighting for us and he's getting indicted for us. How? Did you mishandle classified documents? Then you're good, okay? This has nothing to do with you other than your guy being the one who betrayed you and the whole country with these actions and not keeping safe our secrets and handling them in the ways that he did. Next moment.
But they are fighting me. They even tried to have me arrested. I'm a candidate. I said, wait a minute, I'm a candidate. You're arresting a candidate? Yeah, because you're leading. That's why we're arresting. If you were losing or if you weren't a candidate, would have no problem. But they are.
And that about sums up his entire stance on his indictment, his legal troubles. He's being arrested, as he said, as a candidate, or he's being indicted while he's running for president, which in his mind shouldn't be able to happen. So can people defending Trump just admit, yes, they think that either candidates for president, anyone who announces, I guess, or former presidents or presidents should be above the law, or they don't even believe that. And I know they don't, because they would love for Hillary, when she was running for president, to be arrested, or Biden, once he's a former president, to be arrested, even though they can't exactly name the laws they think those individuals violated. And so that's not even a principle. It's just Trump should be above the law. And no one will admit to that, even though I would take issue with someone coming out and just saying, no, I just love Trump so much, I don't think the law applies to him. At least that would be more logically consistent on their part. At least they would be honest in that situation rather than making all these absurd arguments like, how dare they arrest me? I'm a candidate. Yeah, well, that doesn't matter when it comes to the application of the law. Very aggravating, wild, and especially with that first clip, sometimes so absurdly funny.